Enforcement hate crimes. It's passed the House. Why police officials say it's important in protecting the lives of officers. And bracing for potentially historic flooding. Days of heavy rain causing a state of emergency as one river in Mississippi continues to rise. Haircuts for the homeless. The local barber becoming the change he wants to see in the world, one haircut at a time.
Now on WVTM 13 News at 10.
Repeated violence against police officers in Alabama has state lawmakers considering an extra layer of protection for men and women in blue. WVTM 13's Chip Scarborough has reaction to a bill that would make targeting a police officer a hate crime.
It's a scene that's played out far too many times in the state of Alabama over the past year. 7 police officers have been killed in the line of duty in Alabama since January. Birmingham's Fraternal Order of Police welcomes.
Police officers always have a target on their back, and this is one way, hopefully, we try to remove that target.
The bill passed the House on Thursday by a vote of 92-0 and now moves to the Senate. It would mean stiffer penalties if proven an officer is shot because of their profession. Haluska says the public's attitude towards police has certainly changed over the years.
We always had respect for law enforcement. If law enforcement asked you something, told you to stop, asked you where you were going, there was a reason they were asking you.
These days, he says most law enforcement agencies are having trouble recruiting officers. He's hoping members of the Senate approve the hate crime bill to offer an added layer of protection.
It really shows us as law enforcement officers that there still are people that do care about us and don't want to see us attacked, especially not just because of the uniform that an officer puts on every day.
Louisiana, Texas, and Kentucky already have similar laws in effect when it comes to hate crimes against law enforcement. It's currently a capital offense in Alabama to kill a police officer. Sherry?